What's up, broski? I want to talk about this Dark Side of the Ring episode that aired, when was it, last week, right? It's called Plane Ride from Hell. All right, if you haven't seen it, check out the link on the bottom. Pretty good fucking episode, pretty good documentary. It pretty much details all the shenanigans, all the wild shit wrestlers used to do back in the day when they were on these plane rides. They used to fucking get drunk off their ass and try just about every fucking drug imaginable. All right. The thing with this documentary, broski, is that this documentary got a lot of people in trouble, especially Ric Flair and that fucking moron Tommy Dreamer. All right. Let me tell you about Tommy Dreamer. In this documentary, this guy said too much. All right. This motherfucker he said way too much. He exposed way too much, and he pretty much buried himself in shit, pretty much. All right. So in this wild documentary, Tommy Dreamer goes on to talk about how in one of these infamous plane rides, Ric Flair went up to a flight attendant. Now these guys didn't fly Delta or United Airlines or none of that. They chartered their own flight. All right. So they got away with a lot of shit. So yeah, as I was saying, Tommy Dreamer went on into great detail how Ric Flair went up to a flight attendant in just his robe, grabbed her hand, and pretty much put her hand on his penis. All right. They interviewed the flight attendant in here, and she seemed pretty distraught about it, pretty traumatized when they brought it up. If this was true, she did say it was true that it happened. All right. And you know what? This is one of those cases, broski, where, yeah, I do believe her. I do believe it because back in the day, these wrestlers were wild. All right. Steroids, taking ecstasy pills, whatever. Drinking strong liquor, taking a shot every fucking 10 seconds and shit like this. All right. So Tommy Dreamer went on to say all this shit about what Ric Flair did. And because of that, Ric Flair now he's getting canceled. Okay. A lot of his sponsors are dropping him, like all these advertisers. A lot of advertisers are dropping him. Nobody wants to do business with Ric Flair because he pretty much sexually assaulted a woman. All right. And we all know in this day and age, broski. All right, it's a whole different fucking ball game now. Okay, you got to be careful. You got to be careful just even looking at a fucking skank. All right, because she'll report it as sexual fucking harassment. All right. Another thing in this documentary, Tommy Dreamer, he also seemed pretty excited when he was talking about Ric Flair's penis. How Ric Flair would twirl it like a helicopter and he would drop it like a hammer, and hey, yeah, he's the Nate. yeah. Like this guy, Tommy Dreamer, broski, he seemed way too excited talking about another man's penis. But hey, it is what it is. All right. But the point is, as I said, Tommy Dreamer, this motherfucker wouldn't shut up. Even RVD, this guy confirmed, like, yeah, wild shit went down. Some of these guys, all right. RVD, he even confirmed that some of these wrestlers, they used to drug women's drinks, all right, like fangirls. What do you call them? Groupies. There you go. These wrestlers will go out of town, meet these groupie whores, drug their drinks, and have their way with them. Okay, Bill Cosby style. So you guys know that just all this shit that they're spewing out, it's no good. All right, this is all coming back to bite them in their fucking ass. What a bunch of fucking morons, broski. Vice News, because that's where this documentary's on. These guys were salivating that they were getting all this information, I'm hearing a lot of people in the WWE, like the higher ups, they're pretty pissed off because, broski, that moron Tommy Dreamer just opened up a fucking can of worms. It's funny, bro, because they did say that 2021 was going to be the Great Awakening, okay? The Age of Awakening. And you're seeing a lot of things come to light, Look at Nicki Minaj. I never thought in my wildest dreams that Nicki Minaj would be talking about the vaccine, all right? and how she's doing her own research, and suddenly she's being shamed for it. You know, there's a lot of shit coming out to light, broski. And it's not over yet, all right? Buckle up, because it's going to be a wild fucking ride from here on out. But as I was saying about this, back to this documentary, pretty entertaining. So if you have about 45 minutes, check it out. Dustin Rhodes, didn't know this guy was such a fucking simp. There was a moment on the plane ride where he had already divorced. He was already divorced from his wife, Terry Runnels, right? And he would try to serenade her with music. Like, this guy simped too hard out for her, you know? And Terry Runnels even went on to describe the Brock Lesnar penis incident. How Terry Runnels was in the back walking around, probably looking sexy, you know what I mean? Probably looking a little exposed herself, because we all know how these fucking whores dressed back in the day, during the 90s, early 2000s, in the WWE locker rooms. You know, these whores would basically, bro, these whores would damn near be half fucking naked. But she went on to explain how, you know, she was walking around looking sexy and shit like this, and Brock Lesnar, he was just in his towel and pretty much showed her the beast cock, all right? They tried to reach Brock Lesnar for comment on this situation, but Brock Lesnar is smart, broski. You want to know why? Because he ain't gonna say a fucking word. All right, he is not gonna confirm or deny any of these accusations. All right, Brock Lesnar staying quiet about all this, and that's the way it should be, broski. Okay, you never want to self-incriminate yourself. This guy Tommy Dreamer, I didn't know that he was wrestling for Impact. And now Impact Wrestling has suspended his ass. I mean, this guy, Tommy Drew, what a fucking idiot, bro. Alright? So, yeah. That's really all I got to say about that, bro. Let me know what you think. You know, Ric Flair. Yeah, man, this guy, I believe it, alright? I believe that Ric Flair would twirl his cock around and get drunk. Because people know that Ric Flair, you know, he loves to drink, alright? And when you surround a macho man with liquor and women, they're gonna go wild. And we all heard these wild stories about the Nature Boy. All right. So yeah, let me know what you think. Once again, Tommy Dreamer, fucking idiot, bro. Guys, just let this be a lesson, okay? Be careful what you say on camera. Don't reveal too much, because eventually it's gonna bite you back in the fucking ass later.